Shri Hari Attainment of the Ever-Attained Swami Ramsukhdasji Shri Hari Attainment of the Ever-Attained. God has bestowed upon Jeev, embodied soul, this human body, so that it may attain salvation. From this viewpoint, this human life is in fact only for engaging in spiritual discipline sadhan yoni. Simply by following one's spiritual disciplines, man can attain salvation. He can be liberated from the shackles of birth and death cycle. Why can he be liberated? Because he is liberated. Therefore, first and the foremost, a seeker should firmly accept the truth that I can be liberated. Why I can be liberated? Because I am liberated. I can attain God. Why I can attain God? Because God is ever attained. That which is in all places, at all times, in all beings, in all things, in all states, in all situations and incidents, in all circumstance. How can that God ever be separated from us? Just as God can never be separate from us, so can we never become one with the body. So far we have been in many wombs, born as many different creatures. We have taken on many bodies, but none of the bodies have remained with us, while we, self, remained as is. Therefore an aspirant must accept the truth that he has an indivisible relationship with God and the body has an indivisible relationship with the world. Therefore we are unable to do anything for ourselves with this body. If there is any work, actions, done by this body, it will be done only for the world, not for ourselves. The actions have a relationship with the world. Our self is free of all actions, akriya, actionless. If we do not want to do anything, then what is the need for this body? Now an aspirant must inquire that if we are unable to do anything for ourselves with this body, but we are only able to do for the world, then what can we do for ourselves? How can we do it? On further inquiry we come to know that for ourselves, through ourselves, we can become free of desires. Why we can be desireless? Because we are desireless. For ourselves we can become nirmama, free sense of mind, free from attachment. Why we can be free of sense of mind? Because we are free of sense of mind. For ourselves we can also become nirahankar, i.e., free from sense of I, egoism. Why we can become free of sense of I? Because we are free of sense of I, free of egoism. Even in Gita, God tells us to be free of desires, nishkam, free of sense of mind, nirmamoha, and free of sense of I, nirahankar. Vihakamanya sarvan pumamskarati nisparha nirmamo nirahankra sa santimadhigachati. Gita 271. He who gives up all desires and moves about without the sense of mind and egoism and shuns the thirst for necessities of life attains tranquility. Gita 271. Through us we can accept God as our own. Why can we accept? Because God is ours. Anyone else is neither ours nor can they ever be ours. Through ourselves we can become detached from the world. Why can we become detached? Because we are detached, separate, from the world. Asan Goyam Parasha, Prahadaranyak. 4315. The point that is revealed is that for ourselves we can become desireless, without sense of minds and free of egoism, and we can become so at this very moment. For becoming so, this body is not essential, but through ourself we can become so. By giving up effort, parishram, and dependence on the perishable, parashreya, we can through our own self attain repose, vishram, stillness, and dependency on only God, bhagavad ashreya. In this we are not dependent, rather we are entirely independent. We neither had, nor have, nor will have, nor can have a relationship with the body. In other words, we can eat meals, bhojan, with this body, but we cannot be devoted, do bhajan, God with this body. We cannot even serve others with this body. However, being apart, detached from this body, we can serve. How can we do so? Through ourselves becoming free from evils we can do it. Why can we do so? Because we, self, are free from evils. Janamal Sahaj Sakrasi, Manasa, Atara. 117-2. Even bhajan can be done only by the self. How can we do so? We can do so by loving God. Why can we do it? Because we are lovers of God. Through this body we can discuss about serving and loving, but cannot serve or love. With the body, senses, mind and intellect which we have acquired from the world, we can attain only the world, not God. God can neither be captivated, accessed through the body, nor through the mind, nor through the senses, nor through the intellect. If God could be captured, realized, by these, then he could also be captured, realized, by a machine. Therefore if a seeker wants to attain God, then he must give up the dependence on the body, mind, intellect, senses, as well as give up the dependence on actions, kriya. God cannot be attained by insentient objects such as body and related elements. However, God is attained by renouncing affinity with these insentient objects. From this it is proven that to attain God and to become a lover of God, neither the body, nor the mind, nor the senses, nor the intellect is needed. That which can be acquired by the body cannot be attained by all. But God that is attained by the self can be attained by all. God is not the name of that which can be attained by some and not the others. God is one who is attainable by all. Why can he be attained? Because he is already attained. When there is nothing else besides God, then how is he be unattainable? Narayana, Narayana, Narayana. From book For Salvation of Mankind in English by Swami Ramsukhdasji.